not a lot of crazy shit going on in my neck of the woods. But oh well. A lot of cows though. Cornfield, that's pretty awesome. But there's a lot of crazy shit going on in there. Like satanic rituals and human sacrifice and whatnot. You know, just like in that movie, Children of the Corn. I mean, come on, they wouldn't make the movie unless that shit was true, right? There's a skydiver. Skydiving. Now that seems like something that'd be fun, but I'm too scared, man. I'm kind of afraid to do a little bit of skydiving, you know. I mean, frankly, you know, it pretty much scares me, you know. You know, and I dived with great white sharks and at the Barrier Reef in Australia. You know, I've wrestled a kangaroo in the outback, and I've fucked an Aborigine woman too. And you want to talk about scary, mate? I don't know. But skydiving, yeah, I don't think so. I mean, what, do I have to drink about 3 or 4 Red Bulls before I do that? I don't know. You tell me. Wow, there's a lot of motherfucking traffic in the city. Whoa. Look at all these Joe Dirt type people. Look at this fool in front of me. Squid. What a fucking dumbass. You're gonna pull over, you bitch. Squid boy. Look at little guy here. Come on, get a little guy. Get the fuck out of the street, dude. Oh, there's a girl on a bike. My second bike, well, it wasn't really even a bike, it was a moped. And by moped I mean with pedals and everything. Funny story about the moped. I actually came by the moped. It was actually one of 2 mopeds owned previously by my grandparents on my dad's side. Both of which are now deceased, so I could talk about this and not offend anybody. Well, my grandparents, mainly my grandpa, had a bit of a drinking problem. And, you know, as everybody kind of knows that's married, if you're not into the same thing that your partner's into, you know, with vices and whatnot, then it's not going to work. So they were both kind of alcoholics after a period of time. I think that my grandma just said, screw it, I'm just gonna go with him. He's always at the bar, so I'll be at the bar. And then it just happened. Anyway, they got these mopeds to drive to the bar and back because they didn't want to drive their truck because they'd wrecked their truck a few times, right? So yeah, logic would dictate, you know, this must be Michigan logic. Or Bay City logic, I guess. That's the town I'm from. Look that shit up, man. I want to talk about podunk. Anyway, Bay City logic being that, you know, hey, if you don't want to drive your truck drunk, then let's just drive a scooter or a moped drunk. So after having these mopeds for, I don't know how long they had them, 6 months, a year, a lot of the roads, especially the road that they lived on, was a pretty long road and had pretty deep ditches on both sides of the road. So as you can imagine, driving home drunk, both of them on a moped, they crashed quite a bit. And after, you know, the 3rd or 4th crash, they decided to get rid of the mopeds, and I don't know, I think they stopped drinking too, actually. They were starting to get really old. But so what the fuck is that? We ended up with one of the mopeds. at my house, and so basically that meant it was mine. And so yeah, I had a moped, and it was pretty badass. I mean, it was, you know, it's about 50 cc's, just like the previous bike, and it was newer, and, you know, it was fun to ride around. I could ride it on the street, didn't have knobbies, and of course I rode it in the dirt too, with passenger. We'd wreck it, we'd jump it. Oh man, that thing was indestructible, man. So that's the moped story, and that's how I got the moped. Anyway, I think that's gonna about wrap it up for what I gotta say today. It's time for me to go get my eat on. Yeah. Get my drink on too. Yeah, hell yeah. So till next time, peace out, homie.